I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Hi everybody, it's Mary with Blessed to Crochet. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I pushed back that stream till tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and I really don't want to go into detail why I chose to do it. I did it for a number of reasons. I have a migraine coming on. Hi, Sandy Wendy. And I have a voice. Hi, DMV. I have a voice. Hi, Mon. I have a voice, so I'm getting better. And I did my thing and I rested it all day. And then I thought, okay, I'm pretty good to go. And I started talking and I'm like, no, it's just not there. So, I really, guys, this is a really powerful story and I really, really want to do it justice. And I just decided, let's push it back till tomorrow. Hopefully, if I rest my voice and stop talking like my sister tells me to do over here, it'll be fine and I can do that. I just want people to know, yeah, migraines stink. This will always be a channel built on connection. Who you see behind the camera, who I am. We're not gonna, tear down anybody, ever. It's not happening here. It's not the place for it. This is a place for you guys to come and connect so that nobody's sitting on their couch feeling like they don't have a place or somebody to talk to. Hi, Angie Mo, right? Thank you. That, somebody they have a place to go. They have a place to have and hang out and talk with and connect and all that. And I want to be that. That's what this channel started out with. We don't crochet here. We don't. We connect. And I've spent too much of my life having a tape running through my head that said nobody wanted to be my friend. And I wasn't worthy to have friends enough. Hi, Shauna B. Wasn't worthy to have friends enough to do it. And I'm just going to say this, and I'll put it in the chat if anybody could share it on their social media. I'd appreciate it. My aunt daughter has had to hire an aide to assist with her care because my aunt can't be alone. And so if you do, I will put it in the chat if you're able to and feel led. And I'm not asking for money. I don't want anybody to think that. But if at least you can share this on your social media, we would appreciate it. If that's all you can do, if you feel led to contribute anything to that, that would be wonderful, but that's up to you. Again, I'm not asking for anything. But again, she cannot be left alone because she has fallen several times, and I just put it in the chat. That's Patty's GoFundMe account. She's fallen a couple times, and we saw her recently on a FaceTime, and it was really hard to see her as thin as she is, and in so much pain. And so if you feel led to at least share it on your social media, it would mean a lot. If you're able to, that's wonderful. Don't feel like you have to contribute, but it's there if you feel like you want to do so. I just am putting that out there. My cousin called me today at 9:30, and she was just saying, the expenses are there and she's struggling, and she asked me to do that. And thank you, DMV. And I'm doing that for my cousin. So she lives in her mom, guys. So this place will always be a place of connection. I don't want anybody suffering in silence. We are in the process of, and if you look at the amount of thumbnails we have, they're huge, the amount of thumbnails and stuff. And we've been wanting to just kind of scale them down in the description so they're not so long. So we're going back through all of those and give us some time. There's like 950 uploads on this channel. And we're just going to go back and just minimize those just so they're not so long. So just give us some time to kind of do that. And I'm going to keep staying focused. And I think we all need to stay focused. There's a lot going on. And this girl is not getting here into any of it. I'm gonna have this place a place of connection and community and crocheting that connection and all that. That's what we're doing here. That's what this channel started out doing, and we're going to continue to do that. We're going to lift people up. We're not going to tear them down. And I'm the kind of person that wants everybody. Yeah, I just want everybody to get along and everybody come to the party and everything. And that's what we're going to continue doing. And this is this channel. I love all of you. And I am so blessed with the friendships that I have made and have gotten close to a lot of people. And I am so grateful for that. And you know, I'm those friendships mean a lot to me, and I'm going to continue those friendships. So we're going to, as far as this channel, we're going to just go forward with that connection. And I just thought that maybe coming on for a little bit and giving people just a place to do some connection would, be helpful tonight. And again, I'm not talking about any of the drama that's going around, and or more importantly, even where I sit on it, because I don't want to do that. That's not what this channel is about, and it's just not going to be there. And I want everybody to come and have that safe place. Have that place where they can come in here and be loving and kind and respectful and be able to have a place to talk. And that's what we're going to continue. And so because the stream with that movie is so powerful, right? I want to make sure that when we do it tomorrow, that we do it justice. Because one of the things in that movie, without going into too much of what that movie was all about, and Shauna B, you're totally right. Wish peace and love to people, and that's what we're doing. When the gentleman in that movie that actually was based on a true story, it's called The Keeper, and that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, hopefully at 8 o'clock. And my voice is getting better because I'm doing this number. Hi, Janice. But he goes around with the tapes of the name tags off of the gentleman's clothes and the women's clothes of his fallen soldiers. And there's about over 300 of them. And you know what? We all I mean, I thought about it. I thought about trying to do something, but there's no way for me to be able to take all the subscribers and put them on our little ring. But you all are family to this girl a lot. And whether you know it or not, I kind of carry you all around a little bit. You all are not just a name on that channel, on that screen. You're a person to me. You're an important part of this channel and the growth of this channel. And I never see you all, believe me, and I just want people to know this, so I'm going to say it. I never want anybody to think that coming in here that I look at you with dollar signs in my eyes. I don't at all. Not one. If people feel led to give any kind of super sticker, super chat, gifted memberships, all that stuff, that all goes to Mama, and I appreciate it for her. It helps her out a little bit, and I'm grateful. My ticket is the connection. It's free. I need it. When you support this channel in any way, shape, or form, you're giving her a little bit extra a month to have to use forever she needs to do it, paying down bills, whatever she needs to do with it. That makes my heart happy. What makes my heart happy is the connections. You're people to me. You're family to me. We're a community here. And I've worked, I think, out of my entire life. I'm not saying that anything I haven't done hasn't been successful, but this is one of them that I'm tremendously proud of. That I took the initiative because I needed the connection so bad that I turned on that big red button and took a leap of faith. And look what it's done. We're nearing about 1,500. We're 28 away from 1,500, something like that. And I never thought all that was going to happen. You all were part of that success. You all are a part of that success. You all are the blessings behind Blessed to Crochet. Hi, She Cooks. And we're going to continue doing this crochet connection thing. Because this world sometimes can be a chaotic mess. And just like that gentleman on that trail, right? And I'm telling you, if you watch the movie, which I hope everybody does when we're done with that stream, and it's free on YouTube. And if you go ahead and go to the live stream, set it up for tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Go ahead and go ahead and hit that like button and share out that live stream tomorrow so we can have the discussion. Because I'll tell you why it's close to my heart. He carried those over 300 name tags that he got off of, that family members gave. Thank you, Janice. Gave him to carry. The very end of the video that I put together, a little bit of it, right? Because of it. There's one name he didn't have on his tag. That's my grandfather, who I never had the privilege of meeting. Because he chose to leave this world before he was supposed to. And he served in the military. And so that stream, I felt I wasn't up to it tonight. And I thought I was till about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. And I thought that stream is too important. Because my grandfather is one of those people on that ring that gentleman carried through the Apache Trail, or Appalachian Trail. And at the very end of the video, the little portion that I put together, which we will have on the stream tomorrow, is a picture of my grandfather with my uncle, who's no longer here, and my mom and my grandmother. It's the only picture I have of them as a family. We all need to hold each other as support for whatever we're going through in our lives. And this place will always be that, no matter what. And if you haven't watched all of our stuff, then go back and watch something that you haven't seen before. It helps. Leave those thumbs up. Go look at some of the shorts we've done. I know that there's devotional stuff on there, and I know that's not for everybody. I get it. That's why they're pre-recorded. Because there are for some people, and somebody left a comment on there that said, I am caring for a special needs child. I can't get out very often. These really help me. Well, guess what? I'm doing it for the one. So that stream about the keeper, and go over and hit the like button on the video and put a comment, because YouTube will say, well, we've got to push the stream out. Because of the effect. As I was watching that, my grandfather was in my head. And I thought, he's on that little ring. We're all on it. You guys are all on a huge ring of about 1,500 people that have subscribed to this channel. And we love each and every one of you. You're prayed for every day. Now, I don't sit there and do all, but I say every subscriber. Not only that, okay, thank you, DMV. Every subscriber and the ones that haven't subscribed yet. Guys, I spent my life raising a special needs child, and nobody taking one care in the world to come beside me except for my family and say, I don't know much about autism, but can I sit and try to understand it? I didn't know what friends were. I know them now. I know I've got brothers and sisters, and I love them all. And there's people that, gosh, that we're just tight. They ain't going anywhere. I've spent too often of my life not having a friend to call. I have them now because of this. And if it means that you all have to put me down on the table when I'm live, which I hope not, because part of it is interacting within the chat, and listen to me, and I'm soothing for you, and you feel like you're not alone, wonderful. That makes my heart happy too. Hi, Kristen. How are you, hon? That makes my heart really happy. See that lady that just popped in? Yeah, if it wasn't for this big red button, I wouldn't have found her. See, Sandy Wendy, she's here. All of you all are. These are people that I've become really close to, and who I'm very thankful that I have in my life. And I never want to go back to not having friends. It's just no fun. And this channel will always be a place of connection. That's what it's here for. And we're going to continue to connect. And if I have learned anything about being on YouTube so far in my little journey, right? You you just go out to other channels and get to know the people and connect. Don't stay in your little niche. Go out there and connect. I hope that you all see that the person behind this little camera is a person. Kristen can tell you I'm the same, on or off. I was telling somebody very recently, I said my aunt, or not my aunt, my great-grandmother, which I every once in a while say I have a little bit of Lizzie in me. And she says to me, she never met my her brother-in-law. She came downstairs and she came downstairs and he hadn't shaven or gotten himself. He was on leave from the military, and came downstairs and she said, "So, Gordon, when are you going to clean up and take care of yourself?" And he goes, "Oh, when the spirit moves me." And she just looked straight at him and she said, "Well, spirit better move you awfully quick because you're not having breakfast till you're cleaned." And hi, Megan, till you're clean and clean and dressed and all fixed up. And he didn't say one word. He just turned around and just went right upstairs. And I can't say that I was, and I agree totally, Megan. I can't say that I am at all in the sense of I love you too. Have a good night. Okay. I love you, girl. I can't say I'm as direct as my great grandmother, but she didn't mess around with anything, right? She just kind of just came out. She said, "Well, the spirit better move you awfully quick because you ain't getting any kind of breakfast, so you're all cleaned up." And he didn't say one word. He just went right upstairs and got cleaned up. And the friends I've made, yeah, they ain't going anywhere. I love them all. I am so grateful for them. And I'm very, very proud of what we've accomplished on this channel. It's going to continue in that direction. And this is a safe place. And it's a place to come into and talk. And this channel is going to grow. I have every ounce that it will do that. I want to see it grow. For nothing else than the basis of the more connection to me, the better. Oh, she was a spunky person. My Lord, was she spunky. My great-grandmother was taking care of a golf course. Hi, WC. Taking care of a golf course, right? And there's like a little break-off, little cafe, something like that, small little thing for all the golfers to come off the golf course, right? And, do something or to eat and so forth. And so they came in off the golf course. And before they came in, there was spittoons all on the floor, everything of this little place. And she went around collecting all the spittoons. So they came out in the thing. They're looking for their spittoon. There was no spittoon. She just looked at them and said, "Now listen, before you all say anything, just so you know, I know each and every one of your wives, and I will go personally ask them." Right? And so, knowing my great-grandmother, she would have done exactly that. And so she said, "How many of you have a spittoon in your house?" And not one of them stood up. Not one of them raised her hand. She just looked and she said, "Guess what? If you don't have a spittoon in your house, then you're not going to have one here. So you're not going to be out as long as I'm taking care of this place." And that was it. And no, none of them complained. None of them said anything or anything like that. Oh, well, Shauna B, that is awesome. I am so glad. I'm really sorry that I've been out this week, guys. This whole thing has been, I don't know what I got from Mr. Blessed to Crochet, but I've had a voice and then I haven't had a voice. You can tell it's just still not back yet. And I'm just really tired. And we went out today for just a little bit to go run to the store, and it's freezing out there and it was snowing too. I'm like, where? I mean, the snow was like a big, huge snow globe kind of thing. But I thought, I can't not come on for a little bit um, and just let you all know what was going on. And Alfonso's over on his channel right now. And I told him that I just wasn't up to coming on. So I'm watching his chat, making sure everybody's behaving themselves over there. But, you know, uh, it's all about connection. And it's all about coming together and, you know, having a place to come. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad of that. I'm really glad. I try. My voice probably sounds so funny because my cousin called me this morning. She goes, Mary, she said, can you just share out the GoFundMe? And she said she started one. And I said, well, let's keep the one that my people are used to seeing. And she said to me, she goes, what's wrong with you? I said, I've been sick. And so I said, my voice doesn't sound the greatest yet. I've been recording the devotions, but I didn't get to the devotions today, and I'm not going to do them. We're caught up. I will do 1 and 2 tomorrow and then release them tomorrow. I wasn't up to it today. I thought I'll save my voice because I really wanted to do it tonight, and I just couldn't. And so I thought, I thought, well, and so I thought I'll just record 2 and 3 and put it up tomorrow. But if I've learned anything from it, it's like, okay, Mary, on your good days, you've got to get to doing those recordings, because here you ran into your, problem all week having this, and I had a fever. And guys, when I get a fever as a fibromyalgia patient, I literally, high living my best life, depending on how high the fever is. And it was a low grade. It was like 99, 100, somewhere in there. But sometimes, depending Josh will have to have me walk, because I've had a fever and I've actually been my body hurts really bad when I have a fever, that actually I have a hard time walking. So I don't even have this, I get really weak. So even having the strength to walk with like a walker, I don't have it. So there were a couple days where I had a low grade fever, and he would actually have to kind of help me walk to the restroom and all that kind of stuff. And then I think there should be just for all the men out there, I'm really sorry, but I think there should be a cardinal rule that says when you're sick, you don't have that time of the month. Hi, Laura. You don't have that time of the month. I just think that there should be a cardinal rule. And unfortunately, nature, we can't understand it, right? But between all that, it was not fun, and it hasn't been fun. And I'm really tired, and all of that, between the fever and everything, as a fibromyalgia patient, it all kind of puts one thing on the other and everything, and it makes you sore. So there were a couple times whenever I do have a fever, I'm not allowed to walk without some assistance, because I've had times where I've had a fever and I go walking, and Josh will be like, okay, you're okay. And then he'll see me and he'll be like behind me, and he'll see me just want to drop, and I can't help it. I'm just like, I would just drop. And he goes, the last time I had a fever, he's like, you're never allowed to walk alone when you have a fever, because I mean, if he hadn't been behind me, I would have just fallen. And I don't know what it is, except it's just because my body at that point is, when you have a fever, you're in a lot of pain. Thank you for stopping in, WC. I appreciate it. I'll put your link up, hun, because I appreciate you. I'm not with it tonight, guys. Mods, if there's people in the chat and there are actually, connecting in the chat, you can go ahead and put their link in. That's fine. I appreciate you all doing it and showing on up. But anyway, and it's been not very fun to sit there and go, okay, I'm gonna fall. So he just sat there and he said to me, he goes, yeah, you're not allowed to walk unattended when you have a fever. So because it's just your whole body hurts. So that hasn't been very much fun. So as far as sinus infection goes, I can tell at work and go because it hasn't been fun. Hi, Lyrics, how are you? So, I want to keep this channel connection. There's been a policy from day one. We're not bashing each other. We're not going to do that with any content creator. I know how hard they work. It's a lot harder once you have become a content creator. So you see the world in a very different light in the sense of how hard it really is, and we're going to be respectful all the way, and we're gonna crochet that connection. That's what it's all about. We're going to do what our mission statement said that we did recently. If I can pull it up, this is our mission statement, and that's what we're going to continue to work on. Oh, I'm slowly getting better. Let's crochet connection as we create a beautiful tapestry woven from threads of love and support. No crochet hook required. And that's exactly what we're doing. That's what we're going to continue to do. We're going to crochet that connection. It's so important. I don't want anybody to be on, in their life without feeling they have a place to come to. It's too important. Well, yeah, believe me. If I sound so much better, that's because I've rested my voice. But there was several reasons why I just thought, yeah. And like I said, we're going to continue that. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in, Lori. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, my voice sounds a lot better than it did. Yesterday, I had no voice. I had none whatsoever. What I'm going to say with the comment that Megan just said in the chat, I'm going to leave it there. But again, we're not talking about it here. We're going to be respectful all the way around. This is a place to come to and just, yeah, that's exactly. And because, yeah, I'm telling you. So that's the way I'm going to respond to that. I'm not going to, I'm just not, it's not the place. And I'm going to leave it at that. And to discuss anything other than kindness and love. And that does not mean, well, we're going to keep that. We're going to go back to the mission statement. This is what we're going to go back to. That's what I want. I want everybody to just keep in their head is what this mission statement is all about. And that's what we're going to keep. And how do I put this? I'm not trying to be vague. I don't want to bring it here. That's the way I want to do it. I don't want to bring it here. There's a lot, but I'm not going to bring it here. That's all there is to it. And again, I have been slowly working on a lot with doing certain things, and we're going to kind of. I just wanted to not make the description um, description. I wanted to downsize them anyway, because I want to make them really clear and easy and simple and everything for you all. So I'm in the process of doing that. Yeah, everything's fine. Lyrics, everything's fine. Um, everything's fine. I'm just really tired, and I did feel like it was important to have everybody kind of realize how important that stream is we're doing on the keeper. Um, and yeah, it is. And I just want to make it very clear that all that is not coming in here. And that's, it's just not. And there's people that are, hey, Flaming, yeah, but we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's exactly what I'm talking about. We're just not going to do that. And I welcome you in. I'm thankful you're here. Thankful for your support. I don't want to do this here. Right? And we're not going to do it here because I want this to be a safe place. I want this to be a place where people can come here and connect. And in all of it, there's people that I care and love about. And they're friends to me. And that's all I have to say. And so I want people coming in here and being respectful. I want this to be a safe place. For people that are coming in that probably say, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's people in here that do, and they know that there's a lot of drama going on right now. And I don't want the drama coming in here because it's not the place for it. This channel started for the basis of connection, and it's going to stay there as connection. We're going to crochet that connection. We're going to do what the mission statement states. We're going to continue that. And I won't let anybody come in this chat and bash any of you or any of the subscribers that are here or any other content creator because I don't want that done for us. And so because I will not allow it here in any way, shape, or form, because I hope to goodness gracious it's never done to me. Right? I want this to be a safe place. I want people to not sit on that couch wishing they had somebody to talk to when their dad forgets who their name is, or when their daughter's having a meltdown and you're tired and you're exhausted, or you're having fibromyalgia pain and you're sore and you're tired and you're sick of being hurting all the time. Right? Or somebody passes away or whatever it is. I want people to know they can come in here and talk and have a place to do that. And I'm proud of what we've done here. I am so proud of what we've done here. And we're going to continue to grow, continue going. Right? And we can do that without, Hi, Ella, without anybody tearing down anybody. And I'm talking for us. Anybody else, not anybody else. And understand that I need to, for respect, not voice my opinion about it here. Right? It's not going to happen here. It's not the place here. So you will never hear me talk about it. And for those people in the chat that know what I'm talking about, I won't be doing it here. I have too much respect for a lot of people in this whole situation that I just won't do it. Because I want to move forward for what we're doing. And I want to make sure that I'm there for my friends too. And so me ever coming on here and giving my opinion of A, B, C, or D, or whatever it is when it comes to that, no, not going to happen. So you're just going to have to hopefully trust me enough that I'm going to do what is best, do it respectfully, do it in love, and hopefully you're going to love me back for it. And that's all I have to say, because I just won't do it here. You all deserve to come into a place, at least here, and I'm only talking about me. I'm not talking about anybody else, right? To come into a place where there is connection and safe place and a safe environment. And that's what we're going to continue doing. Right? So we have to continue doing. We're going to continue doing connection. And if you come in and start making a comment that is not doing that, we're going to remove it because it's not helping anything. And the reason why I am not necessarily at this time saying anyone's name in the sense of anything is because I want to give space. And because, again, if I start talking and voicing my opinion out here for YouTube to hear, it's not the place for it. So you're just going to have to trust me enough that I'm going to do what is best. And that's all there is to it. And you know, we'll go from there. That's all there is to it. I have friends, and I have friends that I love and care about that I have really worked a long time to build trust with. This girl ain't going to break it for nothing. They're too meaningful to me. I've spent my life being without friends, and it ain't happening. Of opinions if someone asks for an opinion help. Yeah. So I just, that's the way I'd like to roll. And Flaming Jackson, I appreciate your respecting that. And And I will. Because, like I said, we're like so close to being close to 1,500. We worked really hard. Like I said, when you guys do the super chats, when you do, and it's never expected. It's never expected. When you do the memberships and the super chats and all that kind of stuff, it goes to Mama. I don't get anything from it. I can't. I didn't want it. From the start of this channel, I said to my mother, if we get monetized, which I didn't think we would, and so many people said, we knew you would do it. I said to her, I don't want the funds. I can't take the funds. I don't want them. I want you to have them. You do what you need to, Mama, with them. You pay bills, whatever you need to do, you do. Right? And I said, you get it. So when those come over and you see me smile, it's not because I'm like, oh, that's, anything. I know it's going to her. And I know that it helps her a little bit. When my dad died, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or anything like that, but when he died, he had a life insurance policy that he outlived. So if she gets a little bit extra on her fixed income to live off of every month, I'm thrilled to death. We just spent $100 on a computer so that I don't disappear in a live stream. She did that and said, here, they see what these connections have meant to me. My husband said, you finally have a place to put your gift of gab, right? And my daughter says, Mom, the connections have made such a difference in your life. It's worth it. It still costs, but it's worth it. And eventually, when we hit 1,500, when we hit 2,000, we're going to get there. We're going to grow. But know when those things come over, they go to Mama. They don't ever come to me. And if I smile and so forth, it's because I know they're going to her. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Guys, I will be forever in this channel's gratitude for allowing my aunt and helping her get here so that we could give her one last hug. Because I never, ever, ever will forget that. I will never see my aunt outside of this world again. But you all on this channel made it possible so I could give her one last hug. My daughter could see her and go horseback riding with her. She could see her sister-in-law and my husband and get to spend time with my daughter's husband. And you guys made that happen. That's what the power of the community is all about. And I am so forever thankful for that. Cancer may take her out, but it certainly ain't going to take the memories I have. And you guys made that happen. And I'm so, so grateful. And you know what? We're all here. We all love each other. Hi, Yadira. We all love each other. We're all grateful. We're all here. And let's just keep wrapping everybody in love. Right? And, there's a lot of good people that I have met on a lot of channels. And I'm so grateful I've met them. I'm so grateful. What an amazing group of people that I have met. And that live stream that we're going to do, hopefully tomorrow at 8 o'clock, it's scheduled. I had to reschedule it. Guys, it's an important topic. And in the description of that video, there is a link to the actual keeper information of the movie, but there is a place on the what is it? Like the different kind of different tabs, and one of them is like a memory wall. So if you guys have had a family member, doesn't have to be military, you can go there and put their name and a picture if you wish. And after the stream is over, I will go put my grandfather. But the topic of the fact that we have to remember that those men those name tags that he was carrying on this trail are not here. Well, we got to make sure that the people that are here are staying connected, right? That's okay, Megan. You know what I mean? We got to make sure that people here that are connected. And it's such a powerful story. And we're going to start doing more stories of movies. Now, understand, we know movies take things and make them like, what is it? I can't think of it. They embellish them sometimes, right? So we know that. They take a story and they decide to embellish them, right? Thank you, Jackson. And what they're doing, right? And the whole thing, right? We know that. But there are some powerful stories that they have turned into movies. And I'm going to start finding them, and we're going to start talking about them. About people that have overcome things in their lives. There is one about the woman who swam the first English Channel. And as you can see, my voice is starting to go. The first English Channel, there's a movie about her. We're going to talk about her. Amazing story. Another one we're going to talk about, if you haven't seen the movie, is Temple, and I'm going to say her name wrong. I know it. Mr. Buster Crochet, I already know it. Temple Grandin. I say that the way that I do every time. Temple, who had autism. That's another movie we're going to talk about, because that was a powerful movie movie about her story as an autistic individual. There are other movies out there, and we're going to start finding these movies that also go with stories and talking about them, and also finding other really inspirational stories that may not be made into movies, but that we can start talking about how people overcame some pretty big obstacles in their lives. Because I think if we can look at other people's stories, we're going to start talking about Elvis, because I think he's a prime example, right? How you get over, you get over you go into it and you send them. I'm going to start doing a community post. I think what we're going to do too with the quotes is I thought about it, and I thought about what I'm going to start doing, because with doing the devotions every day, trying to also do that once a week video with the quote, what we're going to do is just going to start piling the quotes all together in 1 month and putting them out every month. Taking all the quotes from February and putting them together, all the quotes for, March, and looking at them from a biblical standpoint, how we can use a Bible verse for all that. So we're going to start putting out that on the first Saturday of the next month. And we're just going to put them all together. I think it's going to be a lot easier than trying to do one a week. When we were not doing the devotions every day, it was easier. But now that we are, I think that'll be easier. So it'll come out next week. But we're going to start finding some inspirational stories, how people overcame things. Or if we can find a movie, have a good night too, Jackson. If we can find a movie that would reflect that, then that's great. Then we can show how that can reflect it, and so forth. And, that's what we're going to start doing. I just want everybody to be kind. And, that's just all there is. We're going to be kind. We're going to be loving. We're going to support, right? And we're here for that mission statement. No matter what, guys, we're here for the mission statement, right? And we're just gonna leave it at that. I wasn't. If people were hoping by watching this that I was going to come on and voice my opinion about this or that, no, ain't gonna happen. I will do that off. All right, thank you, DMB. I will do that off of YouTube, and the people will know. As far as how I feel and everything, everything involved. But I will do that off. But that's where it's going to be. And but there's people that I really love, and I've really worked a long time to build trust with, and they're my friends. And they got this girl. I ain't going anywhere. And so anyway, that's the way we're going to roll. Yep. And that's what I wanted, Megan. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to come on. One of my mods, Sandy Wendy, actually said, you think you can come on for just a little bit? I said, yeah. I said, because I wasn't going to do the stream that we were planning on tonight. And she said, do you think you can come on? And she said, I think people need, maybe my voice is calm right now because I don't have a voice. And so she said, because I think everybody just needs some calmness right now. And I said, fine, I'll turn on the lighthouse. I told you I would turn on the lighthouse, right? And why I'm walking this, not carefully, why I'm walking this the way I am is because I want to make sure our focus is on that mission statement, keeping the connection, keeping love, high flex, keeping love and respect and all of that and in check. That's what I want to make sure happens. And so, and I think we accomplished that tonight. I hope I did. And I love you all. And we're going to keep moving forward. We have to, right? We're just going to take a moment. Maybe this will put a smile on everybody's face for a moment, right? It does me. I get to see Elvis when I do it, right? Anyway, hold on a second. And here's I actually, well, no, that won't show what I was looking for. Realize it's never expected. It's appreciated when memberships are done. But we do have some members in here, and we're very, very grateful for the support. But we'll do a little dance, right? And then we get to see Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I thought y'all would like that for a moment, right? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I think this is fitting. Let's see. That's the... Okay. No, I won't play it. I'll have to redo it. No, I can't. Sorry, guys. I thought of that, and I thought, no. I will do that another day. But just remember what, remember the saying that really caught on. There's a new screen. Oh, image file. Oh, that would be nice. I'm looking for that one. Remember what that said at the very end. I wonder if I could pause it if I play it again. And I put that in there. Just remember the disco balls, right? We're a bunch of broken pieces put together to make a magical ball of light. You ain't broken, your disco ball. Remember that, guys. We all are. That's why we come here, right? So we can have that connection and that connection and so forth together. And yeah, we're all disco balls. And I'm just going to ask, the only thing that I ask of you all is to just be respectful to each other. And, let's move forward. Right. And I probably won't be, I won't ever, no matter what goes on in this YouTube universe, right? I won't be commenting on all that kind of stuff. I want to stay focused on the fact that we're going to do that mission statement. Let's look at inspiring stories and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate it. And I love y'all. And that's just the truth, right? That's the truth. We're here. We're here to help each other. We're here to help each other grow. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to continue to do it. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the connections that I have made. And I think that's what I used. Is that what I used? No. I have to get these ones. I have got to get them down so that I know what they all are. But I won't be going to church tomorrow. If anybody's looking for us, I think that, no, that's not right either. If I'm not going to church tomorrow, I am too tired. And I don't want to get anybody else going over this. Christina will be coming home. I'm on antibiotics enough. I think I should be fine, but we're going to just, I'm not going to go to church tomorrow. Because it's best I don't rest my voice and not go to church. So if anybody's looking for the ride home or ride to church tomorrow, it won't happen. But anyway, there, I finally figured it out after 3,000 times. That's my friend Crafty Witch. If you're looking for a crafty channel, great channel. But anyway, go follow some of those channels we put in chat. That's why we do them. We just don't put them in right away when you guys come in, because what was happening was people were putting in, mods were putting in, the channels. People would say hi and then they would leave. And then it was just, you saw, we had 17, 18 people in here tonight. And what it was doing, YouTube was like saying, guess what? You're no longer, you're no longer interactive, right? Engaging. So we're going to start pushing you, and it would just kill anybody getting, seeing us that we were live. So we had to stop doing that. As long as you guys are communicating in the chat and you're connecting with each other, we have no problem dropping your link. Just being here for a little bit before that happens, and then we'll get you in and you guys can connect with each other. And that's the whole premise of it, right? The whole premise of it. So anyway, I love y'all. Stay connected. It's really important. Let's crochet that connection. No crochet hook needed at all. Be proud of being yourself, because everyone else is taken. We love y'all. You're the blessing behind Blessed to Crochet. I'm going to go rest my voice now, because I've talked and I need to go rest it. And stay connected. Did I already say it? Be proud. Oh, yeah, we got you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And again, tomorrow that stream, go check it out. It's still up there. It's for 8 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern. Go check it out about the keeper. It's a really, really powerful story. And I really want to do it justice. I even did like a little bit of a clip and so forth for it, or like a PDF or whatever it is. And I want to do it. And so I love you all. I'm going to go rest my voice, and we're going to do that live stream tomorrow. It just wasn't the right setting to do it tonight. And so I thank everybody for understanding, but we will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day or night. And hopefully I was just a calming influence tonight. That's what I wanted to be, right? I will talk to you later, and I will get up tomorrow after a little bit. I will record 1 and 2 of devotions. I will put them up tomorrow so that they're out. I'm just not going to do them tonight. So anyway, and if you guys are into the devotions, there's about 2 months, and give us a little bit of time. We wanted to take our descriptions and just condense them a little bit, just because we didn't want them to be terribly long for you guys to have to go through. So we're working on the process of doing that. So give us a little bit of time to get that all done. I promise it'll happen. So they're nice and condensed. And I think I've done it a little bit, but I think I'm going to have my mother do it and have her. She's really good at that stuff. Just make them really simple and easy for y'all to go through in the descriptions of the videos. And so anyway, have a great day or night. We'll see you on the next one. Join us tomorrow for the keeper. It's going to be a keeper. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Love you all.
So proud.